So HBO recently launched its new streaming service, HBO Max. So obviously it's going to contain all of HBO's content from HBO Go and HBO Now. You know, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Westworld, Game of Thrones, and what have you. And even recently they made a deal with Warner Brothers. So you're going to have a lot of content, including the new Justice League that's being reworked by Zack Snyder, which is pretty crazy. The only problem though is that the new streaming service, HBO Max, is only available in US, which is nuts. So if you access it, you'll get this message. If you're familiar with this channel, you would know for a fact that you can bypass this geo restriction with a VPN. Simply open Smart DNS Proxy's VPN service and connect to an American server. And then voila, there you go. All you have to do is sign up for HBO Max, but wait, there's also another problem. You need an American credit card. Fortunately, you can fix the American credit card barrier by just downloading and installing the HBO Max app from your Android or iPhone, and then you can just use your Google or Apple wallet to pay for it. And on top of that, you can actually just access HBO Max from the web as well because you already signed up with the HBO Max app. That sounds awesome, right? Well, I'm Vamsy from Smart DNS Proxy, and here's how you get HBO Max outside of the United States. Just in case though, if this method doesn't work for you, wait till the end because I've got an alternative method that might work for you. Let's get started. To get started, take out your Android smartphone or an iPhone. Hey, no judging here, because the steps are pretty much the same with obvious differences. Moving on. If you don't live in the United States, then you probably wouldn't be able to see HBO Max app in the Play Store at all. You can overcome that by changing your Play Store and App Store country to that of America. We've done a dedicated video on that, so we'll link it in the cards or in the description below. Alternatively, on your Android phone, you can also sideload HBO Max app with the APK file. Head over to Google and search for HBO Max APK and then download it, and you just have to install it. So once you install the app, if you open it, you'll get an error message saying that the service is unavailable in your country. So to circumvent that, open Smart DNS Proxy's VPN app and select US server and then connect the VPN. Sometimes you also need to set your smartphone's time to match the time in like New York or Washington DC or something. So go to your phone settings and set the time zone to New York and turn off automatic time adjustment. I mean, this is only necessary the first time you make the account. You won't have to do this again at all. In our case, we didn't have to do it because we've done it before. Now launch the HBO Max app and you'll be able to see the free trial page. Follow the on-screen instructions and set up a HBO Max account. Once you're done with that, it'll ask you to begin the free trial. So use your Google Pay to authenticate the payment and then add your credit card information if you haven't already. It'll take some time to process, and once it's done, you just have HBO in your phone, which is awesome. So now that you've done all that, you finally watch HBO Now on your phone. So let's just try and play something. And as you can see, it works just fine. If the app shows an error message again in the future, simply clear your cache, cookies and the app history, and then run the app again connected to a US server on a VPN app. That way it should start working again. It's sort of like rebooting the phone, you know what I mean? Similarly, you can use the same credentials to watch HBO on your iPhone, PC, or even Android TV. So if you search HBO Max in your App Store, you're not going to find it. So to fix that, go to your iPhone account settings and then change the country to US. Remember, if you do that, your existing subscription will be cancelled. So just create a new account if you don't want that. Also, make sure that you set the payment to none, or else you'll need an American credit card. And now, go back to the App Store and search for HBO Max. This time, you'll find it. The next step is quite easy as well. So simply run a VPN with your US server and log in with your HBO Max credentials, and then watch your favorite shows. To watch it on your PlayStation 4 or other streaming devices, you can set up a Smart DNS Proxy DNS server on your router. That way you can connect it to all of your devices and then watch it there. We've done dedicated videos on this, which I'll link in the cards or the description below. So that's how you get HBO Max outside of the United States. Alternatively, if you've got HBO Go, HBO Max is a free upgrade. And we've done a video on that like back in the day. That's one of our first videos, and how to get it with a gift card. And you can also use it, the same thing, to upgrade for $15 and get HBO Max for the same price, which is nuts. So that's pretty much it. As always, I'm Vamsi from Smart DNS Proxy. If you liked the video, give it a like, and if you're new here, subscribe for more informative content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.